Good morning. We will now hear from the NATO Secretary General, Mr. Mark Rutte.
Putin is ramping up his rhetoric and reckless actions. He is using Ukraine as a testing ground for experimental missiles and is deploying North Korean soldiers in this illegal war. Putin is not interested in peace. In Washington, allies agreed a financial pledge of 40 billion euros of security assistance for this year. And we remain committed to this pledge. And I very much welcome recent announcements of more military aid by the US, Germany, Sweden, Estonia, Lithuania, Norway. This is great news.
Right now we have some kind of narratives coming from the upcoming American administration on a peace plan for Ukraine, which is also about some kind of boots on the ground in Ukraine.
The meeting in the next 2 days will very much concentrate on how to make sure that Ukraine, whenever it decides to enter into peace talks, will do so from a position of strength. And to get there, it is crucial that more military aid will be pumped into Ukraine. And therefore, I'm so happy that all the countries I just listed have announced military aid going into Ukraine, including many European allies, and of course also the United States. And I commend them for that. So that is the most crucial thing we have to do now. And from there, whenever the Ukrainian government would decide to enter into talks, and it's up to them to decide that, we want for them to do that from a position of strength. From there, it will be a step-by-step approach.
And the second question related to China. There have been reports about delivery of drones, military drones to Russia.
When we discuss Ukraine, we should discuss the fact that Russia and China, you already mentioned, but also Iran and, of course, North Korea, they're all working together. And Russia is paying for this. For example, missile technology, which is then being used by the North Koreans to threaten not only us or the Republic of Korea, so South Korea and Japan, but also the US mainland. So this all is getting connected. So whenever we get to a deal on Ukraine, it has to be a good deal. Because what we can never have is high-fiving Kim Jong-uns and Xi Jinping and whoever else thinking that it is a bad deal. Because that might get other people think about what they could do.
Protest people are very furious and angry at the government, who 4 days ago said that they will stop Georgia's Euro integration process, and now we see that US also stopped the strategic partnership with Georgia. Please share your thoughts about that.
The reports of violence are deeply concerning, and I condemn them unequivocally. I urge the government to do all it can to promote peace and stability, and I think this is in the interest of all Georgians. NATO is an alliance based on democracy, based on values, based on respect for freedom and democracy as a concept, but also as a day-to-day reality. And I believe strongly that these values are the basis for our collective peace and prosperity. Thank you.